Greetings and salutations from Yarram in South Gippsland. It was a big night for sports in this household. Liverpool won its 20th English League title last night with a big win over Tottenham, and the Arsenal women's team got to the Champions League final after overcoming the deficit of the first leg, which I was at in London. So that was pretty cool to see. But it makes me think about sport and its role in heroism, and I've contemplated that right from the start. I think the first Hero Round Table we had Nolan Harrison, the NFL legend, talking about, I think, athletes as role models, and his awareness of that through his career. And remember, he had everyone do the Green Lantern salute. No, salute's probably not the right word, but it was one of those memorable moments of that first event. And since then, we've had Hero Round Tables with the captain of my Australian football team as a youngster, when I was a little Matt going for Essendon. We've had, what else? Michigan State basketball championship winners. So what sport obviously is connected with heroism. It's mostly around the idolization of those players, those athletes, but there's also that idea of the connection to our group that we belong to. Certainly, I know that when I woke up this morning and saw the Liverpool result, I knew that Rowan in France was having a great day, and Kieran in Northern Ireland, and Thomas in Michigan, and Ollie in Iceland. There's a connection there because of our membership in that group, I suppose. So there's certainly that, and my daughter's thrill at Arsenal, having that big win today is palpable, and seeing her at the game with those players so close. There's something there in that identity, or group identity. But there's more, obviously, right? There's these stories of resilience and redemption and reward. There's the overcoming enormous deficits, like Liverpool winning the Champions League. So I wonder, aloud, as I do in these vlogs, what there is to this, what more there is to this, and what we can do in thinking about and using sports as a way to encourage heroic behaviour. So there's that famous experiment with the Manchester United football supporters writing down why they loved Manchester United, and then being presented with the, unknown to them, the opportunity to help someone, whether that was someone in a Manchester United jersey, a Liverpool jersey, their arch enemies, or just a neutral top. And as predicted, everyone knows that the Manchester United fans are more likely to help another Manchester United fan than they are the Liverpool fan. But when presented when writing down why they loved football or soccer, they were as likely to help the Liverpool fans as the Manchester United fans. So it's a mixed blessing, I suppose. There is that elation you can feel, and devastation as a team supporter. Certainly Manchester United be in their period of devastation of the last 10 years. But there's also that in and out. So what can we learn? What can we learn from athletes, from sports? Is there an athlete that has inspired you? Is there someone whose behaviour you model? And I think last week, Mary Fowler, probably Australia's best footballer, had an ACL injury, which is tragically common amongst female players these days. But watching my daughter watch her and her reaction to that setback has been informative. She's been very positive about it. She's seen her friends come to support her, all great behaviors, great traits that my daughter's lapping up. So there's certainly something there. I wonder if you've got any thoughts. Like I said, if you've got any teams or individuals that inform your behavior or your character even. Are there people you've modeled yourself after? Would love to know. Obviously, I'll write about this at some point at length, but at this point, just reveling in the night's results and go Reds.